infancy, especially knowing the challenges that COVID presented this team this year.
Trask, and wide open out of the backfield is Davis inside the 35-yard line. And he runs over a defender, still going. Trask on first down, wide open out of the backfield is Davis. A mistake defensively by A&M. And
sign of things to come. Time will tell.
Davis breaking tackles and getting free. Malik Davis with a
talking a little bit of rivalry. It's gonna be fun.
Here's Jones on first down as Davis gets it out of the backfield, spins his way.
Play.
Really couldn't afford any more losses to the roster, and they've had several here tonight. Malik Davis bounced off the hit. Poor tackle.
Emory Jones getting better too.
Davis into the end zone.
It's a fit job and somebody who embodies the same values, much like a lot of different jobs around the country are, but maybe even Texas Tech more so than others is, man, big collision there with Eric Monroe.
Well, second and goal.
Moot point now. Acquired and Vivens was giving it.
Second down. McElroy now, and he bounces outside. McElroy to the 20, puts his head down, still on his feet, into the end zone. Touchdown.
That's one of those plays I'll never forget. It was as fine of an individual play as I've ever seen. And I did a bunch.
And look, third catch for De'Ami Brown, had the big 51-yarder in the opening series. Carter again eludes a tackle at the line and is bouncing and running hard, and it's another first down. Box in front of him. But when you got a running back who's sending messages to big hitting safeties and then breaking tackles and going for the end zone again, this is getting ridiculous. In the Clemson game. Williams and Carter each with 2 touchdowns in the first half. This is Carter taking off. They pick up right where they left off. Again, they can't contain him. He gets the edge and scoots out near him. Return, play one more year at quarterback. Is that you try to get some separation from those guys. Oh, Carter again. Oh my goodness. Spinning, twisting, adding to his total. Finally back.
looking short. And a complete pass on the near side of Hollins. Hollins is going to cut back inside. Still trying to move ahead. Something with it. Armstrong to throw on first down. Here's it out, and that's going to be complete to Hollins. Hollins coming out of the backfield.
3rd and 1. Certainly a running down in distance, and they'll get a great gallop and a first down.
Williams off the right side again, breaks free, and just Williams again has a hole, breaks a tackle, and barrels down inside the 15.
Won the job, and he has still been a great mentor to Bryce.
He dumps it off to Harris, and he takes
in college football.
Waddle working his way back. It seems like he might be available for the national championship game in 11 days. Hurdling is Harris, and now running down the sideline, and he's chopped out of bounds.
Need a big play. Out of the backfield. Can he break a tackle? Yes. There goes Naquan Wright into A&M territory. Oh my goodness, did he drill?
Going fast.
Bowling Green trying to find a big play before the game comes to an end, and Nick Mosley with
and I think he's right.
His 24th reception, has a couple of touchdowns this season. Going to stay on the ground. And look at that burst of speed and power out of Garwo. He's taken down close to the 5-yard. And White will miss the tackle.
Because there's NFL players across the board up there. Jefferson has time on play action, just checks it down to the flat. And it's a good move there. Rocket Sanders made a man miss it. He's still running. They thought they had...
Evan Schoenwald is the tight end tonight. As Davis spins away a beautiful run. Raymond Davis down to the 15.
Oklahoma back with the ball. And Stevenson patiently looking for something. He spins free. Rhamondre Stevenson, a stiff arm for something extra. Guys rotating in with that defensive line there. 2nd and 2. Stevenson to the outside. The block from Stogner pushes ahead, kept his balance, dances his way in.
Seems to have fallen.
Ricky Person finds an opening and a first down and more into the secondary. Still powering ahead, legs churning, and they'll finally blow the play dead at Thomas.
Watch number 8, Ricky Person on the blitz pickup here. You get a second level pressure. We talk about James Williams, the big safety. Thuds it.
From the Miami 26. They'll keep it on the ground. Person thundering through the secondary.
Trying to eliminate those, but it's tough to do. There's so many of them. They will stay on the ground here on the carry. Off to that near side, it's Person.
Get him over the top. Here comes the play action now.
Slovis to the sidelines, picked off. Ball at the 4, 3rd and goal. Are they going to run it? They do. That's Hammond trying to muscle his way into the end zone, and they rode the offensive line. Proportion by both teams. Defense coming up big. Offense making plays. Hammond off the right side. Hammond staying up. Hammond going by the offensive line.
In the Power 5 League Championships.
Williams off right tackle, whole lot of green in front of him. And then Roydell Williams just absolutely.
When the opportunity comes.
First down at Shell. Runs over a potential tackler. He just leveled Devontae Harris.
Well, he's a downhill runner. He's got great quickness. But right there, that's some.
Cade Otton in motion. Running between the tackles again. And a good burst of speed. And boy, Shaun off.
And that's Sean Tucker.
Got 14 yards there. Showing some strength to stay on his feet. Hold on to the football.
from his own end zone, gets protection out of the backfield. Shivers makes a man miss and gets more out to the 24.
Pass team, as Coach Malzahn said. Tough to play action effectively when you can't run. They complete a pass, and how about Shaun?
Escape of Oklahoma State's defense.
It's the 8th play of the drive. It's a handoff to Shontrelle Johnson. On the edge, comes back, runs out of the tackle.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 31. Quick release to McCormick in the flat. What a grab by the running back. McCormick keeps that play alive, and Harris claps his hands and feeds McCormick, who stays on his feet and is finally chopped down.
Rodeo West, we met with him yesterday via Zoom. It was a pleasure. McCormick, Radigan can't track him down. Neither can Broughton, and finally, it's
Connor. So an Ole Miss offense that bears repeating.
This place is rocking. 3rd down. Carr has it. Powering toward the goal line. Spin, stop, short. Play clock. Carr with him in the backfield. Big play, 3rd down. Carr. Steven Carr breaks a tackle. 1st down and then some. Cut back. Keeps on trucking. Running over tacklers.
This part of the field. 3rd down and 3. Opening possession of the second half. Bigsby breaks tackles and gets 20 or 30 yards away. Here's Tank Bigsby. Where has he been? Resting. And well rested. He runs.
Anthony Schwartz, one of the fastest guys in the SEC, just 3 receptions on balls that have been thrown more than 15 yards all year.
With quad receivers to the right, they run it left with Tank Big through more picks. And I didn't think it was a very clean performance by the Tigers. I'm big on moving them each and every week. I don't think you just leave them the same.
Here's Bigsby. Here's moving them inside the 30. And the freshman rips. Tank Bigsby in the backfield. And he bounces to the outside, gets it to the 20, to the 15, to the 10. And he's forced out
on the outside.
Tank Bigsby, the running back here for Auburn. Big hole, big run. Big man.
Charles Campbell, a shot here if you can't pick up the first down. But they do get the first down with Tim Baldwin Jr.
Taua searching for a seam. Gets past the tackle. Taua still on his feet. Touchdown. Make a statement here. Maybe they can crack the top 25 next week. Here's Taua running downhill. Look out. Toa Taua finally hauled down. And Nevada has now scored in every quarter they've played this season. One of only 5 teams in FBS football to do that. Toa Taua's not done.
Sewell motions over to the other side. Shelley sticks it in the gut of Little.
Knight is 4 of 8 throwing the football. They'll keep it on the ground. Oh, big hole. Travion Williams.
Watch the finish on this run. He runs right over Mosley.
Actually can speak a little bit of Chinese. Also has played the saxophone since the 3rd grade. As it is another run up
93 on the left side. You know, and it's just find the daylight. So they're getting 2 double teams right at the play.
Absorbing hits he does take and then going down and avoiding hits he doesn't have to take.
Ward. Stiff arms at midfield, stays on his feet. Big run by Shaun.
That will work on with him as he progresses.
Give the Ward. Look at him just dance his way into the second level.
It's been, but they've turned it around a little bit.
Ebner on the carry on first down. And we'll get to the outside and then lower.
Stover comes in motion. They run it back to the right. Henderson bounces it. And it's a solid gain back to the down Buckner. Travion Henderson spinning free and ran over.
On the ground, ETN staggers, and Florida gives it right back on a turnover on downs, and now Trey Benson finds an opening. Benson stays on his feet, down inside the 10.
He had 18 catches in the 2 previous games. He was hot. Trying to bring pressure on Fields, looking to throw on first down, checks it down to Sermon, who's got space, and a first down, and is still running, hurling men out of bounds.
For a Howell in North Carolina, already on top 7-0. They're going to stay on the ground. And a carry and busting loose. It's once again Chandler. Chandler down the right sideline. All the momentum in the world. But the Cavaliers came storming back. Here's Chandler in the open field. He's going to cut to the sideline. Now cutting back inside. Getting down to the 20. Getting down close to the...
Chandler with blockers. Ty Chandler, another touchdown. Penalty takes him back to the 50. Chandler breaking tackles. What a game for Ty Chandler. Into the end zone for the 4th time.
Ty Chandler, 1,000-yard back, is the tailback. He gets the call and turbines his way upfield across the 45. 3rd and long now. 4-man rush. Horton checks down. Couple of broken tackles by Spears. Still going. Can he get to the outside? And he's good.
Can't allow that one mistake to turn into 2.
Airing it out again, or at least wants to, and safety valve Beatty. Look at him make something out of nothing. This guy is...
Philwell still out there, hands it off, still looks skimpy. Doesn't matter though with Minor on the hurdle inside the 5.
His first down. Nevins physical. Look at him go. Tyler Nevins. Touchdown. San Jose State. For the Spartans.
Well, I'll tell you another issue is that Nevada.
10 Army now. The 37. Anderson pitches it. Tyrell Robinson, Mr. Electricity, and he was nearly down, still on his feet. Tyrell Robinson, are you kidding me? Interesting. They don't need to, but they did. To the outside, and they put it. Look at Robinson. My goodness. Start of the 4th with Ross Tucker, Tina Savasio down on the field. My name is Ben Holden, getting rid of that football nicely right towards the end of that before he was taken down.
Jones hurt now.
Right. 20 first downs in the game for Army. Look out here. Tyrell Robinson got a ton of room and a blocker downfield. Robinson cuts back inside. Tyrell Robinson, ball came out. Anderson. Here's Robinson. Nice move to get around Mincy there. Tyrell Robinson. This young man is electric. They march on, just 2 in the game. Middle Tennessee to this point. Anderson, pitch outside. Robinson again. Feed the hot hand, breaks a tackle. Robinson from the ground. There's a flag down, though, as he took it inside of the 10. That's 12th play. Right. Ooh, pitch outside. Robinson's got some room. Flag back behind the play, though. Robinson still on his feet. Drop inside of the road loss in New Orleans against Tulane. Pitch play
Tyrell Robinson on the left side trying to create some space. Does so the cutback. And a big
PS trackers.
Inside to Robinson, who switches speeds. He is so shifty. Inside the 45.
He could be a skill guy for pretty much any school in this.
Close with Joe Brady, who was the offensive coordinator here at LSU 2 years ago when they won the national title. He's now with the Panthers. There's a nice run by Davis Price.
Davis Price again. Wow. He went hunting for contact. But now
on the offensive side of the ball, Davis Price will run for a first down. And Cole, you speak about Ed Ogeron as a motivator. Half a quarter to play. Spin move, Davis Price into Yusuf Corker.
Not timely play call, but the circumstances dictated it, but Robertson made it work.
Mordecai almost goes down to a knee to field that, and Bentley is then off to the races. Ulysses inside the 10, first and goal.
A little feisty there. Second down run, cut off at the outside by Spillum, but a nice dodge back inside.
Helen and her staff.
Kenny Pickett, a long time between snaps for this Pitt offense prior to the half. Whoa.
9. On the end around, it's Evans breaking tackles, and Zach Evans showing off his skills. Straight further while they're trying to protect quarterbacks from you. Evans, big hole straight ahead. Got the first down, spins out of a tackle. Now gets the edge inside the 30-yard line. What a run.
On the right. On 2nd and 6. They fake the pitch that way, and they throw it that way. Zamir White doesn't catch a lot of balls out of the backfield, but he's got this one, and he's got a lot of yardage at the end of it.
Great. Cody 13 out of 24 for 153. White trying to get outside.
They put Rooks in motion. There he dumps it. It's Knight. Knight cutting back inside. Still on the feet. Still inside the 5.